Right. All nice and ready to go. Just need to reload these. Just need to reload this. Right, am I on? Yeah, I'm on Do Not Disturb. Splendid, I've got everything I need. Excellent stuff. Right, hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Welcome to tonight's live stream. Long time no live stream. The last time I did a live stream was, I think it was back in August. God, that long ago. Flipping heck. But anyway, here I am with another stream. Now, as you can tell from the title, tonight I am going to be writing and making ITV1 HD art from 2010. Not only that, though, I'm going to be publicly broadcasting the entire production of it. Happy times. There's something that I want to go over first, though, before we begin. To start off with, it is 16 minutes past 7, and it is Friday, the 18th of October, 2024. My laptop has frozen a little bit. I'm just trying to get a YouTube video up so I can put a link in the chat. In fact, I'll do it on my phone since I've got my phone right next to me. ITV HD art from 2008 is available to watch on the Logo World UK 1 now, so I will put a link to that in the... There we go. I'll put a link in the chat. So you can all watch that when you get the chance. It's a really good episode, so I would definitely recommend watching it. It's just came out about 15 minutes ago, so it is extremely brand new. Hello to everyone who is joining. We've got Shazo Mario Fan, we've got you and Kevin. You and Kevin, love that. Got Ken as well, and Ethan as well. Very good evening to all of you. Hope you're doing well. Now, first thing that I want to talk about before I get started with the actual production. If you're a member of my Discord server, then you would have seen last night I put an announcement up about the Logo World UK 8. It's not been axed. No axings at all. The Logo World UK 8 is still going ahead. And in actual fact, we are now, I say, roughly 3.5 months away from the Logo World UK 8's launch. God, it's come around quickly. What I wanted to talk about is the schedule for February of 2025, which is the month that the Logo World UK 8 launches. So, first things first, 1st of February 2025, the day that the Logo World UK 8 is due to launch. So, starting from 5:15, there's going to be a countdown to the Logo World UK 8's launch. Now, the premiere starts at 5:15 in the evening, but the actual countdown doesn't start until 5:30. So there's going to be a 30-minute countdown for the first 13-15 minutes of the premiere. There's just going to be a little slide promoting the Logo World UK 8, basically. With one of those little captions saying so and so launches whenever. So that's going to be for the first quarter of an hour, and then from 5:30 onwards, it's the 30-minute countdown. I'm going to start working on that in the half term. So that's the countdown. And then I can confirm that the first logo-related video to be released on the Logo World UK 8 is going to be CBS drama art from 2018. So it's going to be looking at the final logo to be used in the UK under the CBS drama name from 2018 to 2022. That's at 6 o'clock on the 1st of February. Now, I'm putting it at 6 o'clock because I was considering releasing an art from episode on another channel on that day. So if I have the Logo World UK 8 at 6 o'clock, and I'll probably release something on like the Logo World UK 2 or something at the usual time of 7 o'clock. And then from from the next big video onwards, it'll be at the normal time of 7 o'clock. So that's CBS Drama Art from 2018, 1st of February at 6 o'clock in the evening on 8. And I can also confirm that it'll be released on the Logo World UK HD, as that is the case with all other channels within the Logo World UK network, including this one. There's going to be a logo capture of the 2018 CBS Drama ident, the one with the blue cloud. That's on the 7th of February at 4:30. That'll be exclusively on the Logo World UK 8. And then I will be releasing a Logo Evolution, a TLW's Logo Evolutions episode that will focus on the now defunct CBS Justice channel. That'll be premiering on the 22nd of February 2025 at the normal time of 7 o'clock, and that'll be on the Logo World UK 8 and also the Logo World UK HD. I will be posting this news in my community tab and also on Instagram and Twitter later on this evening. Oh, and going back to the countdown, I completely forgot to mention, I've decided, as a special treat, I'm going to premiere the 30-minute countdown, not just on the Logo World UK 8, but also on the Logo World UK HD, and also on the Logo World UK 1. Woohoo! So it's going to be premiering simultaneously on 3 channels, 1, 8, and HD, because why not? Obviously, the Logo World UK 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will get their new logos, launch their new logos even, on the day that 8 launches. The Logo World UK HD will be launching its new logo 2 weeks on Wednesday, which is not only the same day as the release of ITV4 art from 2022, but it'll also be my 19th birthday on that day. Woohoo! Anyway, that's mostly it. Just one more thing, really, and that is a confirmation that I have written the scripts for CBS Drama Art from 2018 and the CBS Justice Logo Evolution. So the scripts for both videos have already been written. I'll be working on both of those videos properly over the next few days. And that's pretty much it, really. So it's on to the main event. So let me just get the live chat up on my phone. Ooh, right, we are ready to go. So, first things first, I need to share my screen. That'll be a really, really big help. Oh, for God's sake, not again. There we go. Right. Okay, entire screen. Share. Splendid. Should be coming on any minute now. There we go. We are good to go. Right, first thing that I need to do is... Now, I always do this at every video that I narrate. Always. And that is to turn the volumes of my recordings up. Now, to do this, what I normally do is increase MP3 volume. Whenever my laptop's going to play ball. Might be a little bit slow in places tonight. I do apologise if that does happen. It should be fine. There we go. We're sorted. Okie dokie. So I normally use this particular site, onlineconverter.com. I've been using it for a couple of years now. Do you like The Amazing World of Gumball? I'm not really a huge fan of it, to be honest, so I can't really Can't really say. Oh, I ain't got... Oh, flaming idiots. So ignore me. What I need to do is I need to record my lines first and then convert the volumes, but I've not even written the script yet, so ignore me. I will keep my sights up, though, because I will need that a little bit later. Now, first thing that I need to do is... you just want to take a look at this. So, obviously, this is one of the sites that featured in tonight's episode. These are the websites that I'm going to be using tonight. Yeah, it's coming up. So that's the first screenshot that I'm going to be using tonight. So that's 2010. I've got one from 2011 here. And there's also one from 2012, which looks pretty much the same. Now, what I always do is copy this. So if I copy this, and paste it onto here. Now, I know exactly what year this particular screenshot is, or what I need to be typing. So, in just a minute, now, I know that's green, not black, but I will show you why I'm setting the text color to black. So, if you look here, if I can even see, there we go, there's my mouse. So, if you see here, the year 2008, if you look closely, is the year that this particular website was archived. Now, I always tend to label the screenshots of the sites with the year that it was taken, if you know what I mean. So, I'm going to, I think it's 72. Is it? Yes, it is. So, if I type in here, not 22, 2008. Now, if you watch closely, you need to get it in the exact spot where the green 2008 is, like so. I believe I've got that in the right place. What I need to do now, obviously I could worry about the year last, but I need to move this to the side for a start. Using the eyedropper, I need to colour that in green, and I need to do the same because there's the there's forth and back. So I've done the back, so I now need to do the forth, like that. And there we go. That's that sorted. So I can delete that because I don't need that anymore. So this is what I normally do. So because this particular screenshot, this particular website was archived in 2010, as it says there, I need to label this as 2010. So I need to replace the 08 with a 10, like so. And I'm then going to save that just here. Now, I always get this question come up because these are done in layers and not a single thing, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to click on yes in order for it to actually save it. Because if I click on no, then it doesn't save it at all, which can be really annoying. So I'm now gonna copy this screenshot. I'm gonna paste it here as a new layer. I'm gonna delete the other one. And because this is from 2011, I'm gonna label it as 2011. All I need to do was take the second 0 out and put number 1 in. I'll save that. And last but not least, I need to do the website from 2012. The year of the London Olympics. So we'll take this one out. And there we go. That's 2012. So that's our bit sorted. So this is going to be the opening image. So when I'm introducing the episode, I tend to have a specific image or a screenshot or something along those lines. It could be, it could be made up, or it could just be a screenshot. So in this case, it's a screenshot from something that I came across on the internet. Now then, to start off with, we need to get to the writing. I'm going to take the Wayback Machine off first because that don't need to be there. Brilliant. So, to start off with, in order to help me write the script, I need to open up a specific folder. Oh, I've got 2 tabs there. I don't want 2 tabs. I only want 1. So I'm going to click on here. So I'm just going to quickly give you a bit of an insight. So I've got a TV logos folder here in the pictures. Folders here determining the broadcaster. So in this case, ITV. It's ITV1 HD that I'm after, and it's 2010 to 2013. And voila, all the content that I have got all in one place. So we've got a trailer there, we've got 13 idents there, we've got the same number brake bumpers, so 13 idents, 13 brake bumpers, 3 websites, and I've just remembered there's actually an off-air slide, pre-launch slide even, but I'm probably not going to use that today. It's only 1 image, isn't it? Not going to kill me. So anyway, on that note, time to do the really, really fun bit, the writing. But yeah, I came across a pre-launch slide on a website called Flickr, which I'm sure many of you would have heard of before. Came across an ITV1 HD pre-launch slide on Flickr, and I did contemplate using it, but it's only 1 image, not going to kill me. I've already got 1 trailer, 13 idents, 13 brake bumpers, and 3 website screenshots. Perfectly happy with that. So without further ado, when LibreOffice is opened, we're going to get to the writing. But afterwards, the most funnest part of the whole production, recording. Probably my worst part of making an art film episode, if I'm brutally honest. Because I sometimes struggle to get my vowels out, which, can be an absolute pain. So I sometimes tend to say like a couple of words, just to kind of build myself up, It's just how I go about it. I mean, sounds strange, I know, but, if it's the only thing that helps me to get my vowels out, then, it's going to have to be a case of so be it. So we're going to set the font to Rubik. Well, I will anyway. So I'm going to go for Rubik. And normally, for the title on the script, I go for size 40. Bold, underline, and I'm going to put it in the center. And I know it's already black, but I'm going to change it to black anyway. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying, in the title, I normally go for size 40, whereas in the main body of the script, I normally go for size 16. So that's the title there. So in this case, ITV1 HD art from 2010. I cannot wait to put this video together. Focuses on the HD version of my favourite logo. So this will be very entertaining indeed. So as you can see, I've set it to size 16. I'm going to put this bit in italic. So got the logo World UK 1 intro plays here. Always start with the intro, regardless of the video, with the exception of the logo captures, obviously. Excuse me. Right, off we go. I tend to write these scripts so quickly, and most of the time I never have to correct any mistakes. and welcome to ITV1 HD up from 2010. In tonight's video, because the video is set in the evening, well, my narration is anyway, in tonight's video, I am going to be focusing, made a little typo there, on the 2010 to 2013 ITV1 HD logo. ITV1 HD, art from 2010, intro plays. And now, the main body of the video. ITV1 HD is a British television channel which launched on the 2nd of April 2010. Now, I know there was ITV HD, but ITV1 HD, at least in the art from series, is separate, which is why I've chosen that date specifically, because that's when ITV1 HD became a proper TV channel, and in this case, that is what I am focusing on tonight. Okay, this logo was introduced on. Now, I need to check this because I know ITV1 launched a new logo on the 9th. Let's have a little look. So, on my tablet, I'm going to type ITV1 HD on Wikipedia. Oh, bloody hell, this is not going to help. Let's have a look on Logopedia, see if there's any information on there. I should know all this, I'm a massive fan of ITV, me. I should know all this. Oh, honestly. Alright, so there's a HD ident on Wikipedia featuring the 2006-2009 logo, but yeah. ITV1 HD logo 2010. Oh, hang on. Ident gallery. Yep. Yep. The ident gallery is saying the 2nd of April, so I will go for that. I should have known that. Well, mind you, I kind of did, to be fair, but just wanted to double check. So we're going to go 2nd of April 2010, and was discontinued on. I can tell you when it was discontinued. 14th of January 2013. I have one trailer from ITV1 HD. Brilliant. So I'm gonna, oh, for God's sake, I'm making all these typos. There we go. ITV1 HD trailer 1 plays, and I'm now gonna put down how many screenshots have we got. We have got 1, 2, 3 screenshots. Screenshots of the ITV1 HD website. ITV1 HD website 2010 appears, and we're going to type that again. 2011. 2012 appears. Good stuff. Right, how many idents have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 idents. I have 13 idents. And we'll put down ITV1 HD idents play. Excellente. Okie dokie, what have we got now? We have got 13 brake bumpers, and that is it. I have 13 brake bumpers. Let's have a sip of water. Ah. Oh. Okie dokie. ITV1 HD. Brake bumpers. Play. And oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. And now for the ending. This has been ITV1 HD. Art from 2010. Which focused on the 2010 to 2013 ITV1 HD logo. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If I can get the apostrophe in the right place. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now. And I'm just going to put a little note here. Save, end credits, play. And there we have it. That's 2 pages. Quite a script, I must say. So even though I'm going to be using the script once, I tend to save them anyway, because why not? You know, I do enjoy saving the scripts that I write. And I'm going to save that in this folder. So I've got a little art from folder here for my scripts. Look at all that. I mean, some of these videos, particularly this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and also these 2, I haven't even got around to making yet. I will do soon though. There's always 2025 for that. Anyway, I'm going to save it as ITV1 HD art from 2010. I mean, look at all those scripts I've got. That's just mad. Okie dokie. Right. Just want to make sure that increase MP3 volume site is still up. It better be. Oh, brilliant. Sorry about this. It's just having a moment. While we're waiting, I will close this down. And I will get the recorder up. So I'm going to need that to record my lines. Okie dokie. Right then. Just gonna take them script back to the top already. Now I say this is the worst part of making an art from episode, but it actually doesn't take me long to record these episodes. It takes me at least 2-3 minutes to do it. So look, those are 3 lines that I recorded for an art from episode. I think it was 5 HD or something. I'll have a look a little bit later. Yeah, I think these 3 recordings were worth of 5 HD art from 2010. A video that I've got planned for the Logo Award UK6. Started recording that at 4:51, and I finished 1 minute later. It really doesn't take long to record these. Right, I've got my website up. Just need to clear that advertisement. Oh, Google Chrome's been really slow tonight. It's crazy. There we go. Brilliant. So that's that website sorted. So I'll be using that in a minute. But first things first, recording time. Let's see how many takes I can get this done in. I reckon I'll be able to get them done in first takes. I'm actually quite good at recording this. In terms of how long it takes me. I mean, regardless of how long the scripts are, they really don't take me long. It really doesn't take me long to record them. The Art From series just doesn't. And that's one of the things that I really like about this series. Anyway, enough of me waffling. Time to get down to business. Opening, take 1. Here we go. Right, here we go. Hello, everyone. This is Vlogo Award UK1 speaking, and welcome to ITV1 HD Art From 2010. In tonight's video, I am going to be focusing on the 2010 to 2013 ITV1 HD logo. Perfect. I will take that. See? I told you I'm quite good at this. If not very. Right, that's 162. Now, onto this bit. Here we go. ITV1 HD is a British television channel which launched on the 2nd of April 2010. This logo was introduced on the 2nd of April 2010 and was discontinued on the 14th of January 2013. I have one trailer from ITV1 HD. Bravo. I'm on fire with this tonight. I think I may have had a little bit of a gap between the 14th of January 2013 and I have one trailer bit, so I'm gonna have a little playback when I actually put it together on Nero shortly. And if there is, I'll just trim it down. Not an issue, really. Right, onto this bit now. It's got those 3 lions. Sorry, I mean 3 lines. Yeah, got these 3 lines to do. So this one, and this one. Shouldn't take too long. Off we go. I have 3 screenshots of the ITV1 HD website. I have 13 idents. I have 13 brake bumpers. Splendid. I'm on fire with this tonight, like I said. Right, last but not least, the ending. This has been ITV1 HD Art From 2010, which focused on the 2010 to 2013 ITV1 HD logo. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now. Splendid. I'm giving myself 2 thumbs up. I thought it was amazing, actually. It was actually quite fun. You know, it's actually not that bad recording videos. But, you know, when I mess up and I have to start again, you know, that's when it really does get to me. Right. Did 4 recordings there. That's not too bad. It started at 7:46, finished at 7:48. Decent. That only took 2 minutes to record that. I was happy. Now, what I tend to do is I've got a really good, really helpful habit of doing this. Once I've recorded a script, whether it's an Art From episode, a Logo Evolution, or, you know, an episode of either series, I tend to label I tend to label the parts of the script. So this one, the opening is 162. This, meanwhile, is 163. This is recording 164. These 3 lines make up 164. And last but not least, we have 165. Splendid. I'm going to save that again. Obviously, I'll be keeping the script up because I am going to need this shortly. There we go. So I can close that down now. Right. Now I need the volume increasing site. So I'm going to choose File. There we go. So I'm going to go to Documents because that's where my recordings are. And I'm going to start with 162. Increase 100%, double from start to end, convert. And there we go. Shouldn't take too long to do that. As you can see, it's already completed. Just needs to allow me to download. Click on download now. Should save any minute now. And it has. Brilliant stuff. So that's one. Time now for the second one. So in this case, it'll be 163. Convert again. Download now. I should save it. And it has. Jolly good. 164. There we go. That's saved. And last but not least, just get rid of that advertisement. I don't know if it's even... Yeah, it has. I saved it. Good. That's good then. Brilliant stuff. Right then. Much needed drink of water. Got some snacks with me, but I'll have them later. Right now, the next thing I need to do is... Now, I need to do the intro. Before I do, I need to look at something. Because I know I did ITV2 HD art from 2010 back in the summer. Well, about May, June time. I'm pretty sure there was a specific intro for it. Can't seem to remember what it was. I'm just going to have a quick look. There we go. Oh, fair play. Right then. So I'm going to do the intro first, and then it'll be time to do the slideshows. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make a new canvas like so. Set that to 30. I'm going to zoom out to 30%. And I'm now going to get the logo. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste it onto here. I'm gonna say about here. There we go. Right. And I need to set it to a specific color, so I'm gonna go for Sky News. Right. Just wondering if there's a bit of what the hell's I was gonna say. Thought the TV was off. Right, I just wanna see if there's a bit of scrap paper because I need to write this down somewhere. Right. Right then, so we've got R, G, bloody hell. That's how I'll write down this. So we've got R, G, B. So R is 250. G, 235. And B is 15. Now, I don't normally jot the colours down, I just, use the eyedropper and pick them, basically. But because this is a gradient, obviously, it's can be a little bit trickier. Right, so 250, 235, brilliant. Right, that's that sorted, and I can use those two colours for when I'm making one of the opening images. So I'll put that to the side for now. Has that gone through the... Of course it has, it's a bloody Sharpie. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. Oh, hang on. Before I do anything, might just move that down slightly. Make sure that's in horizontal center. Let's just double check. Brilliant. Right. Now I'm going to go to the Logo Award UK1 folder. Art from Opening Titles 2. This is normally where I make the intros for the Art from episodes, if there's any imagery involved in it. Doing like a slideshow for an intro. Opening Titles 2 is usually the folder to go to. Just going to delete this quickly. Save that as number 1. There we go. Bring that back. Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type Art from 2010 here. See how it looks as a 72 first. Actually doesn't look that bad. I'll tell you what, we'll keep it at that. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to get rid of the from 2010 bit. Save that as number 3. And then art from number 4. Art from 2010. there we have it. That's the intro. Now I'm going to go on to Nero and put this together. It can take a couple of minutes for Nero to load. Whilst we're waiting, we will get started on making the slideshow for this. So we're going to go into the art from folder. So because this particular episode is going to be... Is that opened already? Oh, no, it's not. Damn it. We'll do in a minute, though. I'll know when it does. Anyway, as I'm saying, so we've got the new logo, YGK1 logo here, because this episode is going to be coming out in 2025. I'm thinking around April time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this. So I'm very tempted to save this particular image somewhere else in the folder, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to 84. I'm going to see what size 84 looks like. This might be a bit too small. I might need to... Oh, hang on. Nero's here. Worry about it in a minute. Right, that's a bit too small. I want the edge of the 0 to kind of meet the invisible line where this part of a number 8, where my eye cursor is pointing, is, if you know what I mean. I'm going to have a look at 88, see what size 88 looks like. Rather, that's too big. Let's go for 87. Let's see what this looks like. That'll do. Get rid of... I'll tell you one really cool thing. Instead of selecting, you know, the green text, which I'm sure is something that the majority of car paint shop users would consider doing, you can always go to adjust brightness and contrast. Brightness 255, and it completely extinguishes the green text. You got just the white background. It's pretty cool, that. Just going to double check that it's in the middle of the canvas as it should be, and we're good to go. Brilliant. I'll save that as 1. It's in the right folder. Now, for this particular image, I'm going to save this in the art from folder, and we're going to go for number 2. Like that. Right, Nero's opened up, so we can get on with the intro. Before I have a look at actually doing it, I just want to quickly see if I've animated, if I've got an intro animated, and I don't think I have. So I will have to create a new one, which is absolutely fine, not a problem at all. Shouldn't take very long to load. I think I clicked on make slideshow. Pretty sure I did. There we go. So import file. You can import more than one image or video or whatever when you're using this thing. Same goes for when you're with advanced editing, which I do use quite a bit. Okie dokie. Oh, dingbat. I'm in the wrong folder. Flaming dingbat. Get these 5 images. Put them in the storyboard like so. So, image number 1, number 2, 3, 4, and the finished product. So what I'm thinking, oh damn it. So what, if I import these again, if you look closely, right click, set duration, this will set the duration for all the images on the storyboard. Let's go 2 seconds. We'll set this one to a little bit longer because it's the final slide of the intro. We'll go for 5 on that one. If I need to make it longer, then I can always do that. Right, what I'm going to do is I am going to put in here the blinds effect, blinds again, and again, and again. Oh, hang on. Oh, thought I put a different effect in there then. Right, let's watch the intro and see how it looks. Let me just have a look at something, because I'm pretty sure when I made the ITV2 HD intro, I could have sworn that the animating images were set to like 1 second. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, way up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Right, looks like I've almost got it. Just a couple of things I need to do. So I'm going to set this to a second. Change that to 1. I'm going to put this as 4. Right, let's have a little playback, see how it looks. Yeah. That'll do me. So I will export that. Oh, right then. So I'm going to documents, Nero video. I think I've got 2 Nero folders, you know. Bit crazy, but hey-oh. Right, export to export number 8, 38. Should take a couple of seconds to export. However long it takes to export a video on this program, it all depends, you know, on how long the video is. So with, say, BBC Two art from 1991, which I made a couple of weeks back, the video was 1 hour, 11 minutes and 31 seconds, if I remember correctly. So because of that, the video, when I was exporting it for the Logo World UK4, at least, took around... Oh god, it took at least an hour or 2 to export. It took a very, very long time, in truth. Okie dokie. So that's the intro done. So we're going to come out of this. There we go. Right, now onto the slideshow. I say this is one of the fun parts. So to begin with, for starters, I need to get the logo. To do this, I'm going to go back into the TV logos folder. ITV, 1 HD, 2010, and it's right here. So, got that, so I'm going to leave that for a second. So I will need to use it in a minute. Art from, and I've got a blue gradient here, which I tend to use now. So we're going to open this, and we're going to get this. So I'm going to copy this. This normally is how I tend to do this. Paste new layer, and we're going to copy this. Paste it onto here now. Before I resize out, I'm going to select this, brightness and contrast again, set it to 255. It normally does it. It does it automatically, which is good. And then I'm going to make it bigger so that it actually fits the screen and is not too small. Otherwise, it won't look good, in my opinion. I'm going to move that just there, where the corner of our ITV logo is. Drag it along until the line hits a corner of the 1, which it now has, and there we go. So I can delete this. I can now set it to center in canvas. Just going to do that. I'm going to do that twice. And there we have it. So save that as number 3. And what I now need to do is change the colour back and forth to white. There we go. Now it's oh, you flaming idiot. Still need the gradient up. Just zoom out of that. Okie dokie, now I need the, there we go. So I'm going to copy this over to the gradient. And I'm going to type it out first before I do anything. 2nd of April 2010. And let's have a look at 140. Let's see how that turns out. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'm going to move this to the center of the screen, see what it looks like. That's actually perfect. I will take that, so we'll delete this. Double check to make sure it is in the center as it should be. Brilliant. I can save that as number 6. Right. What I now need is these 3 files. Actually, no, I don't. Just need 8 and 10, because what I can do is, because I have actually saved it, date stripe. Ta-da. But before I paste that, I need to get this image. I need to copy that. And paste it onto here. Now, before I resize it, I need to move it to the top. Like so. It needs to be exactly the same length as the ITV2+1 background here. Let's do a little check. All right, just that tad bit bigger. Perfect, that'll do me. So I will adjust brightness and contrast, and I will set this to -255 because that then makes it black. The canvas. Oh no, hang on. Wrong setting. Horizontal center is what I was wanting. So objects align, horizontal center. I'll check that twice. There we go. So I will save that as number 8. Right. Copy this, paste it, move it to the bottom, and I will save that as number 9, number 10. There we go. So I will set this now to, that's not 64, is it? 62, I think. Oh, so just size 2 there. Don't want it size 2. That'll be far from convenient. So I will type in the 2nd of April 2010. I don't know whether it's just me or whether that looks smaller, but I will check. Oh, it is. I think it is size 64. There we go. Problem solved. Excellent stuff. Right, I will move this to horizontal center. And I will save that as number 10. Change the date for the discontinued word of the script to 14th of January 2013. Move that to the center. Check that twice. And I'm going to save it as number 11. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Right then. Next thing we need to do is... Right, that needs to change. These 2 images need to change. Oh God. Right, I need to go to a different folder. Right. What have we here? 1. Brilliant. These will do. So, copy this, and hang on a minute. Well, let me just paste this. I just want to have a look at something. I think I may have gone wrong somewhere. Just need to check my websites. That screen, that's meant to be... Oh, don't tell me. So that screen and that's... Oh, you bastard. Right, I've gone wrong. I have gone wrong. That's not meant to be green. I did actually point out earlier on that this episode was coming out in 2025. So I'm going to have to quickly change that. Won't take too long, but I will take care of that a little bit later. But for now, I'll just carry on with this. So I'll set this to 650. Like so. Okie dokie. Save that as number 12. Copy this. And I will now set that to... set the size to 330, I think it is. Might be a little bit too big. Might not be. It's a bit too small. as a matter of fact. So I'm going to change that to 332 because that is actually what it's supposed to be, 332. There we go. Sorted. Sorted. That is number 13. Right, next thing that I need to do is... I thought for a minute that this was like dark yellow, but it's not. It's green. I'm just being daft, as usual. Okie dokie. So we'll copy this. Paste that onto here. There we go. So you can now see that the 3 has gone entirely, and that means that I must have got that in the right size. There we go. I've deleted that now, so we'll save this as 14. Okie dokie. So that's too small, so I need to change the size again. Let's have a look at... Oh, no. Not 170, that's way too big. Let's go for 160, see what that looks like. Looks like it's going to be a bit too small. It's not too bad, but it could be a little bit... Yeah, it does. Needs to be a little bit bigger. We'll go for 162. Let's see what that looks like. Splendid. So you can see the word screenshots has gone completely. So we can now delete raster 1. And we'll save that as... No, not 14, you dingbat. 15. We'll go 15. That was close. Right, now for this one. Need to copy this one. And I now need to type in website. And we'll go for... Let's see what 220 looks like. It's probably going to be... Yeah, it is too small. Let's go for 250. Let's see how that pans out. Perfect. So we go, we'll delete that. Make sure that is in the center of the canvas as it should be. And I'll put that as number 16. Right. I now need... Oh. Got a bit crazy there. So the only slides I need now are... For what? Excuse me. Are the ones that say... iDance and brake bumpers. I'm probably going to have to go to another folder to get that. Should be on this one. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Brilliant stuff. Because I know what size the numbers should be set to. So 13. For 2-digit numbers, it is 650. If it's 3 digits, like 107 additional trailers in BBC Two Art from 1991, 12 days ago, I think it was 500 and something. I'll have to have a look at that another time. So we've got 17, not 17, 13 iDance. Okie dokie. Right, I think that is 328. Pretty sure it's somewhere around there. Right, that is... Oh. Wrong one. Right, that is way too big. Let's have a look at 320. How's that looking? Oh, that's not looking too bad. Let's move out to the centre. All right, that's a little bit on the big side, so I will decrease that. Let's have a look at 318. I tend to set the text in the slides, in slides like this to specific sizes. So that's 318. So that the green word iDance on the white background, that's been deleted. So that's number 18. Oh, snotty nose there. Flaming out. Right. Now, I could just cheat. I could always open this file and save it, as number 19, but I'm not going to do that. I don't tend to do it that way. I just tend to type it out again. It doesn't really make much difference because, I'll still end up with the same thing either way, like I've done here. So this is number 19, file number 19, and this is 17. It's literally the same thing, so it doesn't really make much difference. So we're now going to copy this, and we're going to type out brake bumpers, because there's 13 of them. Right then. I need to set this to an appropriate size first, so I'm going to go 200. See how that pans out. No, that's way too big. We'll go 175. Just going to type it out first, and then I'll worry about the size after. Right, that is definitely too big, so we'll have a look at 150. So I think that should just about be all right. No, that's awfully big. Awfully big. Doesn't really fit onto the screen properly, so we're gonna shorten it. Let's go 135 CL. Oh, right, that looks too small. So we'll go 140. I think that's how big it's supposed to be on here anyway. No, still too big. Uh, 135. Let's have a look. Oh, that looks promising. No, too small. I've got an idea. We'll go for 136. Now that's looking promising. There we go. Now we're sorted. Job's a good one. Okie dokie. That is number 20. Brilliant stuff. Right, now we can actually get it put together. How's my laptop doing? 96%. Still charging. Brilliant stuff. Right, now we can actually think about putting it together now. Right. So that's that. So we're going to go to import file again. And we're going to get the whole lot. I'm going to go to this folder first. Get all the images, except for that one and that one. Just going to type those out. I'm going to go to import file again. And get these up. Like that. And something else I need to get as well. A black screen. I'll show you why in a moment. We need to get... I know what we need. Because this features the new logo, YGK1 logo, we're going to need this particular intro. And we also need these. Tell what I'll do. I will take these out. Because I do actually need to change the colour of the labels on the site. In fact, I will do that right now. Right. I chose a specific shade of blue. Can't remember which one it was. I wanted to have a quick look. It's basically a case of, just type in the same label, like 2010, 2011, and so on and so forth in blue, and just covering the green with it, and selecting a part of the image and just, dragging it across. It's actually just a case of that. So it's a pretty straightforward process. But still, I should have known. I should have known that I was using blue for this and not green. See, I'm not using the green logo in my productions anymore. Right. This really won't take long. So, first things first, before I do anything, I need to have a scan through my pictures, because I'm pretty sure somewhere is my new profile picture. Probably isn't. No, neither isn't. So I need to do this the hard way. So I need to open this gradient. I just want to figure something out here. So that's my new logo in all its glory. I need to zoom out a little bit. I need to go right into the corner. See what I've got. So here, 178,255. There we go. Sweet. Excellent stuff. Aren't I a genius? Right. So on here, I'm going to type 2010 again. I'm going to cover this. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Right, that's completely covered, but I'm going to select this anyway, because why not? I'm going to drag it along here. And there we go. No harm has been done to the screenshot. It's all good. So I need to resave that website 1. And I've got to do the same. Ow! I've got to do the same again for the other 2. Like so. So I don't need to select cover anything because the little plaster, little cover thing is in front of this raster or raster. So I'll save that as website 2. And the same again for this one. Just need to label that as 2012. There we have it. Problem solved. Right. Next thing we need to do, now that that's been sorted, we need to open these. We need to get these up. We also need the recordings that I did earlier and absolutely smashed at earlier on in the stream. So I've done... Oh, thank God for that. I was wondering where those recordings were for a minute. So we need those. And we also need some music. I don't know exactly what I'm going to go for because I use this in every single Art From episode. And that's this one. Interesting Life 2021. God, can't believe it's been nearly 4 years since I've recorded that. Nearly 5 years since I recorded the original version, actually. Don't feel like it. Right then, so with this slide, I'm going to set this to 1 second. Just kind of, you know, make a little bit of a break. So I'm going to put that there. The intro is going to go here. I'm going to turn the volume up on that. I've always got a habit of doing this. Always. And then the black slide is going to go here. I'm going to add a little crossfade effect there. Just like that. And then we're going to get these 3 slides and we're going to put them in the storyboard. And I tend to use specific effects. So clock for here. Because it's text, I always go for gradient. Always. And for images, always crossfade or hypnotic circles. In this case, usually hypnotic circles. And now for the first recording to be put in. Just want to, just going to turn the volume up on here. Right, let's go 34. So we're going to take the fade in and fade out little bits first. Turn the volume up, even though there's no music in this particular bit. I'm going to trim it. Before I do, just want to double check to make sure that I can actually hear my narration in that. In here, even though I've got my microphone plugged in. Let's just have a little listen.
Hello, everyone.
Brilliant. I'm just going to trim it down. A little bit of a gap there, but not too bad. So I will leave it as it is. Quite a lot. I struggled to get my in tonight's video bit, you know, straight away. So I always have to. So I usually have to trim like big gaps down, but you know, in this case, I'll leave it. Right then. Here's the fun part. putting it together. Off we go.
Hello everyone. This is Vlogo World UK1 speaking, and welcome to
So we're going to stop there. That starts at 15 and we're at 20, so I'm going to say... I'm going to set it to 5 first, see how it pans out. I normally tend to use milliseconds as well. That's quite a common usage that I've developed nowadays.
Welcome to ITV1 HD Art from 2010.
Perfect.
In tonight's video, I am going to be focusing on the 2010 to 2013...
I'll stop there. We'll say 8 seconds. If I need to shorten it, then obviously I will do that.
ITV1 HD.
Yeah, I can take a few milliseconds off that. Just have another look at this.
And welcome to ITV1 HD Art from 2010. In tonight's video, I am going to be focusing on the 2010 to 2013 ITV1.
Another few milliseconds off that. We'll say 7.5 seconds, so 7.12.
On the 2010 to 2013 ITV1 HD logo. Welcome to ITV1 HD.
Just put a couple of milliseconds on that. We'll say 4.
Welcome to ITV1 Welcome to ITV1 HD Art from 2010. And to 2013 ITV1 HD logo.
Perfect. I will take that. So it's oh god. 2 is a little bit too short. Tell you what, we'll go 3 seconds on that. Make sure these are turned up. That one is, and perfect. Right then. Oh, I forgot to get the intro. Silly me. It's a good job. It's a good job I know where all these are saved and kept, you know. Very helpful. Okie dokie. We're going to take the audio off this because there is no audio in the intro whatsoever. Some art from episodes, you just get intros that are just, you know, completely audioless, if that's even a word. So I'll tell you what, we'll go for crossfade on here and a crossfade on here. Lovely stuff. Then a little 1 second break between the intro and the start of the main body. Right, let's get all these put in the storyboard. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put number 9 here between 10 and 11. And I'll show you why in a minute. If you've seen some of my art from episodes, then you'll probably know why. But I will do a little demonstration anyway. I'll show you all. So, this is the first part of the main body. So what I'm going to do is, also I've got the effect palette up. I tend to follow a certain pattern, so I'm going to start with clock. So clock, hypnotic circles, gradient, gradient again, circles. I'll go for gradients, have a gradient wiping in. And now we'll go for crossfade. Crossfade again. And again. Gradient. Gradient again. And hypnotic circles. Lovely jubbly. Alright, we'll put this recording in now. So recording number 163. Take these little bits off again. These little bits. So for this side, it'll be fading in and fading out. I don't want them there, so we will take them out. Turn the volume up. Now I've got a feeling there's a bit of a gap between a couple of lines, so... Oh, actually, it might not be. I might just be paranoid. Let's have a little listen, little playback.
I have one trailer from ITV1 HD.
Yeah, I think I might just trim that down a little bit. Not too much, but the gap on here is bigger than what I had in the opening, so I'll just trim that down a little bit. But I will take care of this bit first.
ITV1 HD is a British...
Oh, hang on. Tell you what, we'll start from here.
ITV1 HD...
Just trim that. Just a fraction.
ITV1 HD is a British...
That's better. Right, well... Oh, how long should we go for? I reckon 1 second and 12 milliseconds. Let's just have a little look.
ITV1 HD is a British...
Oh, actually. We'll go 106. See how we get on with that.
is a British tele... ITV1 HD is a British tele...
Yeah, that's perfect. That'll do. I will go to 14 milliseconds. Now, I could go lower than 14, but if I click on, say, 8 milliseconds, for example, then most of the time the effects will not play. So, let me just show you quickly.
ITV1 HD is a British television channel.
So, as you see that little flash of black there,
The British television channel.
that's because this slide is set to 8 milliseconds. Whereas, if you set it to 14 milliseconds, 14 is the lowest you can go. If you set it to 14 milliseconds,
It's a British television channel.
then you're absolutely perfect. Whereas if you set this particular slide to lower than 14, you won't get any effects whatsoever. You will at the start, but when it transitions to something else, it'll give you a little flash of black, and then it'll transition with the effect onto the next slide. And I don't really want that, so we'll leave it at 14 milliseconds. Anyway, onwards and upwards.
It's a British television channel which launched on the 2nd.
Okay, we'll stop there. We'll say I'll get on with 2. 2 should be enough, I think.
Which launched on the 2nd of April 2010.
Brilliant stuff. Right, we'll have... Alright, we'll tell what we'll do. We'll take a few milliseconds off that, so we'll... Tell you what, let's go 210. Yeah, 210.
2nd of April 2010. This logo...
So I'll set the next 2 slides to 1 second. So this one can go for 1, and this one also goes for 1 second.
This logo was introduced on the 2nd of April 2010.
Joe, I might actually take a few more milliseconds out of that. Go. So what, we'll see how we get on with 202. Should be all right, hopefully.
2nd of April 2010. This logo was introduced on the 2nd of April 2010 and was
So when I say the word discontinue, the 2nd of April 2010 bit, I want it to fade out. Go 100 and... Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. Set that to 1 second.
2nd of April 2010 and was discontinued on the...
All right, well, we'll have 6 milliseconds added onto that.
Of April 2010 and was discontinued on the 14th of January 2013.
Splendid. I will set this particular slide to tell what we'll go 3 seconds on that one. And I'm going to copy this, paste it here. When you're pasting something like this, you have to start. You have to paste it at the start of an actual slide. Whereas if you're see, it's not even pasting at all. So you'd be much better off pasting it at the start of the slide, like like this. If you know what I mean. So trim this bit down. That should do it. Put it on this slide.
I have one.
Okie dokie, we'll see what 1 second looks like. 14 milliseconds on this. Oh, okay. This will be interesting. We'll set this to 2 milliseconds for now. If I need to change it, then obviously I will. Right, let's have a little playback.
I have one trailer from ITV1 HD.
Let's have a look now.
I have one trailer from ITV1 HD. I have one trailer from ITV1. I have one trailer from ITV1 HD. I have one trailer from ITV1 HD.
See what it looks like with the recordings connected.
I have one trailer from ITV1 HD.
Right, let's go to 15 milliseconds, see what that looks like.
I have one trailer from ITV1 HD.
Oh, 14. Don't want to go lower than 14 because that will not be good. Take a few milliseconds off that. I want to get this spot on.
I have one trailer from ITV1 HD. I have one trailer from ITV1 HD.
I keep having to play this back, several times. It's a nightmare.
I have one trailer from ITV1. I have one trailer from ITV1 HD. I have one trailer from ITV1 HD.
Yep, that'll do. Right. Before we continue, get the music put in. If I remember rightly, when I was working on, say, when I used to work on the Years On series years and years back, if I remember rightly, I think I would have a habit of leaving the music to till last. Whereas now, I just put it in, I say, midway through production. So yeah. I feel like my voice is going there, doing all that talking. So I want this to be background noise, so I'm going to turn it down to, I say about there will do. I want it to be as low as possible, but, I don't want it to be like, silent. I do want to have it playing in the background, but I do want my recordings to be louder, so. Right, let's have a little playback.
ITV1 HD is a British television channel which launched
I can
on
never
the 2nd
drum
of
beats.
April 2010. This logo was introduced on the 2nd of April 2010 and was discontinued on the 14th of January 2013. I have one trailer from ITV1 HD.
What I might do is, I might take a few more milliseconds off this.
I have one.
Let's have a little playback.
I have one trailer from ITV1 HD.
Perfect. That is much better. There we go, I'll have the music there. Right then. Now to get the trailer put in. It's only 9 seconds long, but hey ho, it's still a promo. Better than nothing, you know. Right. That's that bit sorted. That's that bit out of the way. So we're now onto the websites. So I'm now going to go for gradient, circles, and gradients again. So we're now on to the third recording, which is 164. Change your volume again. All right. We need to trim this as well because we're focusing on the websites at the minute. Make sure that's turned up, which it is. Right then. Off we go.
I have 3
Tell you what I'll do. There we go.
I have 3
Set this to 1 second.
I have 3 screenshots.
Oh, that could be better. I'll have a few milliseconds taken off that.
I have 3 screenshots of the.
Say another 2 milliseconds.
I have 3 screenshots of the ITV.
Actually, no. It was actually better first time round.
I have 3 screenshots of the.
Right, I think my best bet would be to go for 14 milliseconds, just to be on the safe side.
I have 3 screenshots of the ITV1 HD web.
Not unless I could. I might be able to get away with 16 milliseconds. Let's just have a little playback.
I have 3 screenshots of the ITV1 HD web.
Right, this can be. Let's have a look at 1.5. Right, that's not enough. Okay, let's have a little playback.
I have 3 screenshots of the ITV1 HD website.
Yeah, I'll have a few milliseconds off that. We'll go 21. Let's have a look at 21. See how that pans out.
I have 3 screenshots of the ITV1 HD website.
Oh. Let's go 23.
I have 3 screenshots of the ITV1 HD website.
I don't want it to be too short in time, but I don't want it to be too long either. Right. I've set this to 24 milliseconds, so we'll see how that pans out.
I have 3 screenshots of the ITV1 HD website.
Perfect. That is much better. So we'll now put these in. And I'm going to set these to 10 seconds each. 10 seconds per screenshot. Like so. So I normally use the horizontal lines effect for this one. So horizontal there. Horizontal again. And a third. Brilliant. Right. Now for the idents. Oh. Right then. Gradient here. And a gradient there. Because it's the idents, I will need to trim this down again. About there. That will do.
I have 13.
So we'll stop there and we'll say So we'll go for 1.5 seconds. Let's see how that... Alright, that's obviously not enough. 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 second and 2 milliseconds should be fine. We'll need to double check though. Have a quick playback.
I have 13 idents.
Alright, that's... No. Another few taken off.
I have 13 idents.
Let me just have a little... Let me just play this back again.
I have 13 idents. I have 13 idents.
Go 23.
I have 13 idents.
Yep, that'll do. Right, we need the music. Music. Copy that. Take the fade in effect off. So we'll just have the fade out. There we go. Right. Let's get those idents in. So we'll have these ones first. Now, these are all trimmed. All of these came in one big video clip. I trimmed it down on Nero just to make it that little bit easier. So as you can see, I'm turning the volume up on all of these. So I've done ident 1, ident 2, ident 4, and so on and so forth until we get to the end. Just gonna run through these again, make sure they're all turned up. So 1 is, 2 is, 3 is, 4 is, 5, 6, 7. And now to get the last one's put in. I need to check ident 13 in a minute. Just want to have a look at something. Okie dokie. Just want to see if there's... brilliant. Right. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Brilliant. Right then. And now for the brake bumpers. I'm going to paste this again. Oh, well, I mean, I'm going to need that, I suppose, but that's not what I was wanting to paste. It was this that I needed, mainly. So I'll put this to one side for a minute, just while I sort this bit out. So I need to trim this again, because we're now onto the last part of the main body. And that is, of course, the brake bumpers. I always leave the brake bumpers till last. I tend to follow a certain pattern in this sort of series. Right, I need a gradient before I do anything. Right.
I have 13.
I reckon I can get away with 1 second. We'll have a little look. Look, it's looking promising. Oh, fade out needs to come off on here. That's better. Alright then, let's have a little playback.
I have 13 brake bumpers.
20 milliseconds. Let's have a little look.
I have 13 brake bumpers.
Let's do 22.
I have 13 brake bumpers.
That'll do. Brilliant stuff. Have music on here. Right, let's get those brake bumpers put on. Now, this is going to sound really weird. There's no audio on this, but I'm going to turn it up anyway. Just because, you know, I've turned all the other clips' volumes up, so, you know, don't really want to leave these out. Right, let's just check these 7 bumpers. 1, check. 2, check. 3, check. 4, check. 5, check. 6, check. 7, check. Brilliant. Right. Need to get the last 2 in. There we go. Brilliant. Let me just check 7 again. Yeah, good. Right, 8. Oh, wrong button. 8. Check. 9. Check. 10, check. 11. Check. 12. Check. And 13. Check. Excellent stuff. Right, now on to the... Oh, 5 minutes and 8 seconds produced so far. Fair play. We need to get the first 3 files again, because we're now going to do the ending with a bit of a twist. This file will now appear with the end. Okie dokie. So we're going to go hypnotic circles and another hypnotic circle on here. Right. No music on this bit. It's just my voice. So we're going to have recording 165 in the storyboard. Again, fade in and fade out effects taken off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this bit down. There we go. Right. Here we go.
This has been ITV1 HD.
So what we'll do, we'll... there we go. So I don't actually have to move the recording. You know, I can just start, you know, have a starting line.
This has been ITV1 HD art from 2010, which focused on the 2010 to 2013.
Right. The ITV1 HD logo came in a little bit too early. That's because it's set to 4 seconds, this slide. So what we're going to do is we're going to put... Should be able to get away with 4.5 seconds. Let's just have a little look.
This has been ITV1 HD art from 2010, which focused on the 2010 to 20...
No, too early again. Let's have a look at 4:18.
This has been ITV1 HD art from 2010, which focused on the 2010 to 2013 ITV1 HD.
Not bad. A little bit on the early side, but we'll do 4:22.
This
See how
has
that
been
pans out.
ITV1 HD art from 2010, which focused on the 2010 to 2013 ITV1
That's
HD
better.
logo.
We'll have 3 seconds on that. And we can set this to... Brilliant, 6 seconds.
Bye for now.
All right. Maybe not 6. Maybe not 6. We'll have. So we'll go for 7 on that one. Right, so that's the main body done. And next thing to do is the end credits. And obviously this is where I come up with a date for releasing the episodes. Okie dokie. So what we now need to do is we need to come out of this folder. We need to go back into this folder. Obviously, this is where the end credits are. The only credits I need to do are these 3. I'll show you why in a minute. So before I do anything, before I type anything, I need to make sure that the colour of this is the same as what we have. So here we currently have, let me jot this down. If I can open the flaming pen. So on here, we've got R1, G, oh, very helpful, G178, 178, don't you dare just, oh, for God's sake, and B255. So on this colour, we have R1, G178, and B255. The colour on here where the eyedropper is needs to be the same as the colour on the text needs to be exactly the same colour as what it is on here. And it is. Brilliant. So we are good to go. So we're going to go to text. Set the alignment to the centre. Start with just normal, not bold. Set it to 30. And we're going to go for the channel. Set this to bold. Very convenient. And in capitals, we're going to go ITV1 HD. Take the bold off. Launched 2nd of April 2010. I'm going to set that to bold. Adjust, brightness and contrast, and we're going to set it to 255, not the other way around. Just make sure that's in the center as it should be. Excellent stuff. So we can save that as number 2. Next thing we need to do is when it was introduced and discontinued. So in this case, 2nd of April 2010, 14th of January 2013. So we're just going to change the text on here instead of having to make a new vector layer. Logo introduced 2nd of April 2010. Logo discontinued. And in this case, it's 14th of January 2013. 100%. Brilliant. My laptop can come off charge now. Align, center. Check it twice. Good stuff. Right, well, we'll have that as number 3. And last but not least, we need to come up with a release date for this now. 2nd of April 2010 was nearly 15 years ago. So next year in April 2025, it'll be the Subject logo's 15th anniversary. Crazy that is. So what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to release this episode in around that time. So, tell you what, if we go for Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, and because it's the main the main ITV1 logo, 15th anniversary of the standard definition ITV1 logo from 2010, we'll go for ITV1 HD, art from 2010 on the 4th of April. ITV1 on its own, art from 2010 can come out on the 11th. I think that's a pretty fair plan. So for this one, ITV1 HD will go for Friday the 4th of April, 2025. So I need to get rid of that. I'm going to type in it, original release date. And we'll go for Friday the 4th of April, 2025. Not 2-25, 2025. Dingbat. Let me just check the calendar again to make sure I've got it right. So Friday the 4th of April, 2025. Brilliant. Sorted. We'll move that into the centre. I will save that as number 4. Good stuff. Right then. So we're going to import file. I'm going to get the end credits put in, including the copyright notice and ITV's credit as well. We cannot forget that, because I've actually got permission from ITV to use their logos and materials. Lucky me. I feel extremely happy. Yeah, I've got permission from ITV to use the logos and materials, providing I give them credits, so I must not forget that. Otherwise, it probably won't go down very well. So we're going to set that to 2 seconds. This one can be set to 6. Have a black slide. I'm going to put a couple of effects in, so we'll have... So we'll go for a little push effect. So this is what it'll look like. Like so. So it says here, all logos and images are used with the permission of ITV. Yay! All rights reserved to ITV. Do you know what? Having permission from ITV, can't complain. I just can't. I'm really, really grateful to ITV. Do you know what? It's one thing doing logo content for YouTube, but to have permission from your favorite broadcaster. I've got permission from my favorite broadcaster, ITV. I'm so lucky. I'm really, really, really lucky and really grateful to have permission from ITV. It's put a great big smile on my face. I did, and it still does today. So yeah, little push effect there, little crossfade effect here, and we're going to put the music in just here. I'm going to take this off. We're going to leave the volume as it is for the end credits. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down. There we go. And I will keep trimming until I get to 4019. Like that. Brilliant stuff. And that's pretty much it. I've completed a video. All I need to do now is watch it, check for any mistakes, which I put this video together very carefully, so it should be absolutely fine, but I'm going to watch it anyway. And obviously I need to export it and everything. Need to create the thumbnail. In fact, I will do that now for you. I'll show you how that gets done. Okie dokie. So, for starters, I need to open this. Need to get the yellow colour. That's forth and back. And need to open... No, that's the wrong one. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Ah, there we are. For starters, I need to... Oh, I should have thought... Actually, I've got a solution. I know exactly what to do. I'll colour this bit in yellow. But I need to type the title out first. I'll do that in white. I'll see what it looks like in white. If I need to change it to black, then I will. But I'm gonna try it out first, see how it pans out. Okay. Alignment to the left. We'll go for... Oh, my voice is really going. Yeah, we'll type out ITV1 HD art from 2010. Oh no, 75, that's way too small. We'll see what 84 looks like. No, that's a little bit on the small side. I'll tell you what, we'll go 85 on this one. Oh, what coincidence. This is actually the same size as the ITV2+1 text. There we go, we'll put that in the centre. I'm now going to get rid of this. Brightness and contrast set to white. 255. Colour that in. Colour this in. And boom. Right. Bit of an interesting situation here. I'm going to see what this looks like in black. I'm not going to change a part of this though to black. Just want to see what it looks like. Oh, mind you, I could have got the colour from that tea. Let's have a little look, see. I actually think it looks a lot more jazzy in black, so I'll tell you what, we'll go for black on this occasion. So it does actually look a little bit more jazzy in yellow and black. Brilliant. And that's how you do your thumbnail. Like that. Good stuff. So we're going to save that as the ITV1 HD art from 2010 thumbnail. Now we need to do the thumbnail for the HD channel because this is going on the logo World UK HD as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, if I can find it. Yeah, well, I need to get the logo World HD logo up. To do, I'm going to go in here. Ah, brilliant. That's the one I'm after. Oh, hang on. Not unless. Yeah, I did. I've got the logo World UK HD thumbnail thingamabob somewhere. Because I recently uploaded. There it is. That's what I was after. I recently uploaded ITV4 art from 2022 to the logo YGK HD. Obviously, I used this thumbnail design as a consequence. Oh, damn it. Wasn't supposed to cut it. There we go. Sorted. So I'm going to put that on here. Only thing we need to do is we need to cut the green bit off like that. And brilliant. We have got the HD thumbnail sorted. And there we have it. That is pretty much the production done. Obviously, I need to watch it and export it and upload it, but that technically doesn't really count as the production. The production to me is the writing, recording, the slideshow, making and putting it together on Nero. Those are the 4 steps of the actual production. I mean, I could count searching for content on the internet as a part of a production, but it's not really. You know, a production is something that you like writing and all that. So I say the 4 stages of making an art from episode is writing the script, recording the script. So writing, recording, making the slideshow, and putting it together on Nero. Those are the 4 steps for making my art from episodes. So yeah, and I've obviously accomplished all 4 steps. So on that note, after 2 hours and 12 minutes, that's pretty decent actually. I'm going to call it there. Tell you what, those 2 hours flew by. They really did. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. Thank you very much for watching. There we go. That's better. Thank you very much for watching, and for watching me make ITV1 HDR from 2010. It was a fun stream. It really was a fun stream, and I do appreciate you watching the whole production, those 4 steps. Hope you all have a great weekend. If you have broken up from school today, like I have, broken up from college today, have a wonderful half term. Obviously, there are some videos coming out in the half term, like Quest +1 art from 2014. I believe that's on Wednesday at 7 over on the Logo World UK 7. Sky Sports HD 2 art from 2010. That's on the Logo World UK 3, Monday at 7. It's on HD as well, obviously. Expect some logo captures from the Logo World UK 1 because I've not really got much planned, so I'll probably find a lot of time to get some logo captures out, even if it's like up to 5 or something. I will definitely be posting quite a bit over the half term, and obviously ITV1 HDR from 2010 will be going up shortly as a scheduled premiere. So that's Friday the 4th of April 2025 at 7 p.m. on the Logo World UK 1. That's what I'm going to schedule it for, date and time wise. So yeah, like I've already said, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed it, and have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care, everybody. Like I say, expect some logo captures from the Logo World UK 1. But for now, I will see you all later. Have a good night, and see you later. Bye-bye.